Hey up everybody, Magpie Gaming here. I hope you're all doing well, and continuing my theme of looking at the maps in Escape from Tarkov and things that I think could be done and changed to them, today we're going to be looking at Customs. Customs is one of those maps for me which is a good all-rounder map. It's got a little bit of everything on there, and it's kind of the go-to map for me when it comes to doing hatchet runs. I've got a lot of keys on there. The reason I used this over maps such as Labs or Shoreline is Labs is obviously you've got to pay a lot to get on there for a start off. There's a lot of hacking and a lot of shit goes on Labs, so I tend to stay away from that one at the moment. And Shoreline, it's simply just too far sometimes with some of the spawns to get to any kind of decent loot. With Customs, you're almost always spawning within a very short distance of some decent loot. There's just a couple of spawns in the new expanded area that mean you've got to run quite far to get anywhere that's got any kind of decent loot. But it is a good all-round map. You get every type of combat on there. You know, there's long distance combat on there, there's close quarters combats that you get in the dorms. It's got a little bit of everything on there for everybody. And the bonus was that at Christmas, when they released the patch, they expanded the map. I don't think anybody knew that was coming. I had absolutely no idea that they'd even done any work on Customs, but it was a great addition to the map. It opened it up a little bit more. It gave you access to getting around the map better without being seen, because that choke point around the new gas station was always a bit of a bone of contention for a lot of players. You were funneled into one certain area and it wasn't always, you know, to my liking anyway. At least now you can go the long way around and get past that. But of course you've got sniping opportunities now over the new gas station, so it creates a bit more of tension around that area. You obviously have the scavs spawning in around the new gas station a lot now, so there's a lot more combat going on in that part of the map. Things that I would change about this map though, there aren't too many things. There's just a couple of little things that I'd like to see happen. First of all, when they expanded the area, they put this staircase in at the construction site. Now it doesn't go nowhere. I've tried the parkour on offline raid to try and get up there. I couldn't get up there, so I'm not really sure why it was added into the game. I'm hoping though at some point that above there they will add a little bit of a floor that you have access to. It will open up more sniping opportunities and you'll get good overwatch over certain parts of the map. So it would be pretty cool to see that opened up properly. You know, they just plonked a staircase in that didn't take you anywhere, you couldn't get up it, so it seemed like a bit of a waste of time. So maybe it's something that they're working on, I don't know. Next up, we've got this warehouse which is near the old gas station, which obviously you don't have access to, you can't get in it. I would like to have access to that. It would be pretty cool if it was opened up like the other ones that are beside it. You don't have to put too much in it, but it would give another opportunity for a bit of indoor combat around that area. This area seems to be a lot more used now for combat. You have scavs regularly patrolling around there. It's a choke point where you get the cut through as well, so I'd like to see that opened up. I'd also like to see the other warehouse opened up in the construction yard. Obviously you've got two of them that could be opened up, again giving you some more close quarter indoor combat. I see no real reason why they couldn't be opened up. You could just put a few things in them, you know, it doesn't have to be intricately detailed inside. It would just add another element to this map. And as I say, Customs is a good go-to map, and it would become even more of a go-to map if there was a little bit, you know, a few more areas that you could explore. Those are the things that I'd like to see done with Customs. Not too much else I would change about it. I think it's pretty good on its own as it is. There's lots of ways in, lots of ways out. It's a relatively good sized map as well. It's not too hard. It doesn't take too long to get from one side of it to the other. You know, it's not a slog, it's not a real effort. So other than opening up that staircase to another floor and opening up those little industrial units, there's not too much else I'd change about this map. It is just a pretty good map in its own right. So as with the other videos, if you have any comments or suggestions that you think could be changed with this map, put them in the comment section down below. As I said in previous videos as well, if we get enough comments on the maps, I might do an overall video looking at the things that we'd all like to change within these maps. So let me know. As always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching and listening. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.